Well, who would have guessed? We are back with the letter. The letter. Wowza. Who would have guessed that we would be back with the beautiful game known as the letter? Hello guys. Welcome back to the letter. Well. We have more videos for you on this game. Haha. I'm definitely not just, trying to get through this game. No. We're on Rebecca right now. We have 2 more chapters after this. Ashton and Luke. I feel like they should add more to the game. I know that there's an ending. I feel like there should be a part 2 to the letter. Or y'all should do a part 2 where y'all know. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the letter. Let's get right into it. Here we go. We left off with this liar, this terrible liar, a horrible liar he is, right? Once Kylie wanders to the nearby bookshelves after having lost interest in the conversation, however, we both revert back to silence. On our own, we have little to talk about, aside from a few questions about the other here and there. At one point, it does veer on local politics and history. He's surprisingly versed with it, and that he can hold a decent conversation without throwing a jibe. Nothing too personal is ever mentioned so far, though. It's too early for those, and besides, I don't like him enough to speak of every minute detail of his life. Fair enough. I'm gonna be completely honest. Fair enough. Better to keep it strictly between the science and the casualty party. This whole thing already looks and feels wrong on so many levels. I'm quite sure he feels the same. So when another bout of silence hits us and becomes too much, I'm taken to finding something else to occupy myself. Toying with my mobile, turning it from hand to hand. While we wait for our respective meals, who just texted me on my phone? Give me 1 minute. Speaking of toying with my mobile, let me check my phone real quick. Nobody. I think it might have been a YouTube notification. Or it was my editor and I just don't see it. Who knows? BunBun, if you message me, I'll figure that out later. But it'll be a complete lie if I say I'm not waiting for some intervention. Something to pull me away from this place. My phone just went off again, and I'm pretty sure it's a YouTube or my editor or a Gmail. Alright, something to pull me away from this place. Someone. Ashton's probably at Salemwell by this time, working on whatever business he has there. Maybe if I make up an excuse and leave now, I can still catch him.
Cut that out. It's distracting.
No, I'm not going to cut it out. My hand still holding the gadget awkwardly between us, arrested mid-pass by his bored tone. He's been quiet for a long minute now, after complaining about how appalling the tea they're serving here is. Okay. Before that, he has whined about how uncomfortable his chair is and tasteless the decorations they have here. Previous to that, he has griped about how dull the place is compared to the one he frequents on the upper-class side of the city. Well, I'm sorry for being a bunch of peasants, your majesty. Figures he'll lose patience soon, having already grumbled about almost everything his eyes can reach. It's just unfortunate he's turned to me now.
Why don't you just look somewhere else?
For real! Look away. Look somewhere else. Do something else.
I can't. If I turn elsewhere, I might end up looking at the bobfuck right behind us.
Bob?
Damn.
Do I even want to ask?
I don't want to hear it. If it's coming from out of his mouth, it can only either be either rude or offensive. Regardless, he continues.
Everything looks good. But have you seen the face? True horror.
What is wrong with you? You
What
know,
does he look
I
like?
frown about this in practice, but that mouth needs to be washed out with a particularly potent soap. Preferably by your own mum.
A shame she isn't here,
For whatever reason, that puts an end to that talk right away. He returns to watching his godchild, who has found a particularly interesting picture book and is now poring over it, while I turn back to my mobile. Still no message. Would it kill him to at least send a message, check if I were home? Meanwhile, Luke's silence lasts all but 10 seconds.
What is it with the damn mobile? Are you on a curfew?
Yeah, he's got the immature act down pat. I'll give him that. Seriously, how old is this guy? Has he been deprived of affection during childhood?
And what is it to you? I don't think it's any of your business what I do with it.
Real!
It is my business, all right? One, I'm the one paying here. Two, I'm being forced to eat dinner in a place this stuffed and noisy. Lastly, it's been 10 minutes, the food isn't here, and I'm hungry. What you're doing with the mobile is annoying and distracting, when the least you could do is keep things entertaining while I suffer.
That's your problem? Shouldn't you be more worried about how this entire affair looks to other people?
Oh, I didn't realize this was one. You move fast, Daisy. You could have informed me first, you know.
Okay.
Had I known, I would have taken you someplace nicer.
Buddy, no. Luke, shut up!
Certainly the kind with better food and plenty of good wine.
Fair enough.
Why did I ever think this was a good idea? Did it ever occur to you how inappropriate this might look to everyone?
Why should I care? It's only inappropriate if you make it out to be.
Alright, Luke.
Relax. I won't do anything to make your boyfriend angry. He doesn't even need to know we dined out. It'll be our dirty little secret.
He's not my boyfriend.
The words come out with more force than I've intended. By the time I realize my slip-up, his lips are already spreading a sneer. Heat slowly crawls up in my face.
So there is someone. You're so easy to read.
Briefly, his eyes search my face. I have no idea what he sees, nor do I care to know, but in the next second he barks out a laugh, displaying his amusement without reserve to everyone within earshot. In that moment, I know I flipped a switch in him somewhere, and I've lost my chance to deny his assumptions. Do I even want to? Isn't that the reason why I've been so focused on my mobile, waiting for another message for him? For a reason to dump this awkward meeting to go after him?
Look how mottled you are. Now the nickname makes more sense. Shy Miss Pink and her cute little crush. The color suits you, by the way. It matches the hair.
It's not a crush.
Classic denial. But in reality, you want him to be yours, and your every move is made to make him notice you.
I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think that's quite true. If we're talking about Ashton here, Rebecca, there's something up between you two. We can't lie.
In fact, you don't want him to see you with another man in a non-professional capacity, because he might misinterpret it.
Yeah.
The same thing goes for you, doesn't it? Bloody, yours is even worse. What about your wife? Aren't you concerned she might misinterpret this?
Daisy, just because we tied the knot doesn't mean we have to be joined at the hip at every single opportunity.
Don't be ridiculous. Why else would you marry her if you don't want to be with her for the rest of your lives?
Money.
Because, Daisy, she also has other things she can do with her life and friends to spend time with.
True.
Granted, I don't like some of them, and I have a few of my own she utterly dislikes. But wifey doesn't have to know my every move. Nor do I hers.
But you freak out when, never mind. Zach, you freaked out when Zachary came into your house and she was hanging out with him.
Do you know how boring that would be? To be with the same person for all hours of the day, losing sleep over the mere fact they're not with you? Or putting everything you have aside to please them, to have your whole world revolve around one person?
Yeah, that does sound kind of boring, but that also seems kind of like not a great marriage.
Aren't you just mistaking that for something else? unlike you, there are other people here who don't share the same jaded outlook you have. Don't lump everyone together just because it didn't work out for you.
And you, my dear, are unexpectedly naive.
Shut up.
What's so naive about it? If
Yeah, exactly.
you love each other, wouldn't you want to always see them, be with them, to have them focus solely on you?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's a
you
good point.
haven't been loved enough.
Oh, it's that kind of thing for you, isn't it? The love is eternal, love is a strong emotion shite. A starry-eyed girl pining for her dashing Prince Charming? What's next? Romantic confessions of love? A grand wedding on the beach? Dozens of spawns running around in some picturesque home in the suburbs?
Yeah, that is what's next, and I hope that you die by the end of this loop.
How quaint. Are you also expecting it's going to be sunshine and rainbows after? A happily ever after? Please.
Yes. Yes.
I never once said... And is all of that such a bad thing to hope for?
Yeah.
Woman, I've been married for 7 years.
It's not,
and
by the way.
I'm telling you, it's far from what you have in your pretty red head. Tell me,
Okay.
how long has this song and dance been going for you and your man? Maybe I am mistaken.
Averting my eyes from him is all I managed to do. What does his mere 7 years have compared to the 17 I've had with Ash? Yep. It's laughable he thinks those two things are even comparable. Ash and I may have never moved past the boundaries of friendship, like what I'm hoping for years, but what we have isn't something anyone can scoff at. I've always been by his side, endured everything with him. I know him better than anyone. No matter what this man, this complete stranger says, I know there will always be a place for him, me beside him. And yet...
Come on, Daisy, that shouldn't be too hard. 3, 5, 8, 10, 20.
His words easily slip into my heart like sharp daggers, gradually picking apart everything I've ever been sure of. Despite myself, the doubts resurface and my defenses crumble right in front of my eyes. It's no wonder he sees through me as unexpected. And as expected, he ridicules it. Laughs. Restrained, low and rumbling, a sharp sound striking the air around us amidst the murmur of people and the soft notes of the music playing over our heads. His shoulders shake, and when his mirth becomes too much, even for him, he reaches up a hand and passes it over his face, as if to hold his glee close to him.
Bloody bullocks, this is just brilliant. Oh, mother, why do I always keep running into these things? This day couldn't get any better. I think I'm gonna need a stiff drink after this.
He dissolves into another peal of laughter, but when it subsides, what he has for me are more words. Scathing, each of them. The urge to run from here has never been this strong.
Is everything you said how you plan to act, if that man of yours ever ends up with you? Cling to him? Put him on a bloody pedestal? Let him become the center of your universe? Although with how long this seems to be going on, I think you've already done so. Marriage will just be icing on the top. Like some sort of reward for you, isn't it? For being a good, patient, loyal little girl all this time, never looking at another man.
Why are you talking like that,
He
Britt?
must have been having a grand time with someone pining over him this long. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Maybe also a little surprised he hasn't suffocated from all your attention yet.
Alright, Luke, can you shut
I'll
up?
laugh all about it if you want. It's not like you'll ever understand.
Yeah, what she said. Luke falls silent. The ridicule in him is gone in an instant, and his eyes meet mine, sharp and imposing. A challenge, but I hold it against him with the same intensity, because if there's something I won't let his opinion trample on, it's this. What does he know? However, he's the first one who looks away, focusing his eyes back to where Kylie is, and for a moment I believe I've won, until he draws in a breath and turns back to me. The words he drops next, though hushed, hang heavily in the distance between
You're
us.
right. I won't. But I do know not to mistake love for obsession, woman. They are not the same thing.
it rattles. Out of everything he said tonight, this is the one thing that twinges my heart. Maybe it's in the manner he delivers it, the lack of conceit in his voice and his posture, or an underlying insult in the tone he takes. The remark is not meant to cut, merely to express a simple truth. This time, it's him who holds gaze against mine. Another unspoken challenge, and I realize that. If this happened minutes before, I'd already have an equal searing retort at the tip of my tongue. There's none. But the anger is there, ringing at my insides, prodding at the uncertainties I've long kept. Isn't it enough? We have the long years we've been together. We have the memories. Whenever he needs me, until other people came in between us, I've always been the one there. The dedication and loyalty should have meant something. I've always been sure of it, and that one day he'll see it for what it is. In spite of that, in this minute, under this man's scrutiny, my own heart wavers. Now I struggle to find the words. What right do you have? How dare he, though? How dare he just waltz in and act like he can do as he pleases, say what he wants, or trample over other people's feelings? And how dare he indeed, and how dare me, because I'm about to end the episode off. I am so sorry. So sorry. Oh, wow. Wow. I'll see you all next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the letter. I know that's where I'm leaving you guys. I know. Y'all are not going to be happy with me, huh? It's okay, though. I'll see you all next time, and bye-bye.